All right, what's up, everybody? I'm about to start this Q&A. Thank you, everybody, for submitting your questions. So let's just jump right into it. Don't want this video to take forever. If I could go back in time and give myself a piece of advice to my younger self, what would it be? Well, if I could go back in time and talk to myself, I would tell myself to go with the flow, because life is always going to have ups and downs, and it's going to have more downs than ups actually, and just learn from every single failure. That way you can come out on top in the end, and know that everyone's going through their own struggles. And if someone is like mean to you or does you wrong, basically it's not a reflection of you, it's a reflection of them and how they're feeling in the moment. Okay, let me see what next question. Does whiskey make you frisky? That's for you to find out. What do I do if a girl isn't texting me back? Well, if a girl isn't texting you back, that means she doesn't like you, straight up. And not every girl is gonna like you, and it's okay. Some girls just have bad taste. Like I say, if a girl views you as Michael B. Jordan, Channing Tatum, or Zac Efron, she will move heaven and earth to try to talk to you. You gotta be that man that she views like that. That way she goes out of her way to talk to you, and it's just so easy. Next question. Do I invest in stocks? I do invest in stocks. I have a little stock portfolio. I might include my link to my Robinhood referral down below, so you guys can get a free stock and I can get one too. Why am I a fat ass? Well, it probably just runs in the family, Do I have cheat days? I don't have cheat days, mostly because I always eat whatever I want anyways, and I can fit it into my diet, because I only eat about like 2,300 to 2,400 calories a day, and I try to get anywhere from 120 to 140 grams of protein. So that's actually not a lot of protein, because you only need about 0.7 to 0.8 grams per pound of body weight, and so that allows me to pretty much eat whatever I want, and I don't feel like I'm ever dieting. When you first started training, what was your workout routine like? So when I first started training, my workout routine was mostly just like cardio and like light weights. And it wasn't until one of my cousins, I saw him at the gym one time in Gridley, and he forced me to like bench really heavy weight, and I kept telling him I don't think I could do it, and he still just kept slapping the weight on, and eventually I was able to push one plate on each side, and I was like, you know what, I could actually do this. And then it just started progressing from there. Over the years, has anything stayed the same, or is your training totally different now? So yeah, my training, like now I mostly train for muscle. So like I do bench, squats, deadlifts. I mostly train for strength, and I do very minimal cardio. What's your favorite form of cardio and why? Has it changed over time? My favorite form of cardio is the bike, because it's so easy on your joints, and it has changed over time, because in the very beginning, when I first started working out, it used to be running. I used to run all the time, and now my 29-year-old joints can't take that anymore, so that's why I do the bike now. What's the best advice you could give someone who wants to get into producing beats? The best advice I could give to someone who wants to produce beats is to make sure, first of all, that you actually love music. And I'm not just talking about like just hip hop. You gotta love music. For me, I love music. I can't live and breathe without it. It takes me away from reality, and I can just jump right into it and just be transported into a whole nother universe depending on what song I'm listening to. That's the best piece of advice I could give. Just make sure you love it, because if you love it, it won't seem like you're working to try to get good at it, because you'll just be working on beats, and then you'll look at the clock and 2 hours has gone by, but you didn't even notice because you were having so much fun doing it. What band or bands got you into rock and roll, and what made you want to play music? I think the very first band that really got me into rock and roll was Avenged Sevenfold, and they're still one of my favorite bands of all time. I remember hearing one of their songs on Madden, I think it was Madden 06, for the first time when I played that on PlayStation 2. Like back in middle school, I think. And around that time, Guitar Hero had come out too. And I remember it was the best game that had come out in a long time. Everyone was playing it. It was at the malls. And it was just a fun way for people to get together and play a game together. And it was just so easy to pick up. And I got really good at it. And I'll probably throw in a clip of me playing now, because I'm actually still kind of good at it. I haven't played in years, but that's what got me into it. then one day my brother just got the idea, hey, let's actually play real instruments. You know, this is actually really fun. Like, I was actually really good at it, because at that point I was trying to find like what I was good at. Like, I was trying to find my thing, and I was like, yeah, I'm good at this. And so I started playing guitar, and I picked it up so quick. I learned like in a year like how to play at a pretty, you know, intermediate level. If I could hang out with any celebrity for the day, who would you choose and why? That's a tough one. Hold on, let me think. Okay, if I could hang out with any celebrity, it would probably be Cristiano Ronaldo, and that's just mainly because I really admire like how he started from the bottom and rose to the top, even with his dad dying and everything. And even to this day, like, he is a person who is very strict and everything. He doesn't drink, he's always working and grinding, and I think he's like 34, 35, and he's still playing like at a really high level. So I would want to hang out with him for a day, you know, just to feel some of his aura, you know, so I could apply some of his principles to my life. All right, last question. How many Mike's Harders does it take for your clothes to come off? Well, that depends. Are we talking hard or harder? Harder it is, faster they come off. All right, well, thank you everybody for the questions. You know, hopefully this video didn't take all day. Subscribe and check out my beats, my music. Check out Common Grounds. Shout out to everyone who asked the questions. Love you all. See you guys later.